Sourdough breadcrumbing me, girl. You give me what you want and then you stop before I'm full. No, you make my stomach spin and swirl. You fill me up with wondering when I'll be filled. But I'd take something, I'd rather take something from you. The sweet nothing, sweet, sweet nothing. So you breadcrumbing, fine grain loving me. It ain't much, but you still became my favorite thing. Your crumbs are better than home bakery, savory. I trade our fees lately to taste our peace.
De frutta secca, cioccolato fondente. Il flauto.
Tabby might have been. Rango, sì, sì, sì.
那个车，还有没有一个人要一个人。
There's an ambush.
Prima breve prone.
And anyway,
And I knew they weren't quality, but I couldn't.
Well, that's a perfect reasonable question.
the one together. Ale bierz jak też.